Hey, Chris. Hey, Scoper. How's it going? What do you want to go to? Up, hold up. There we go. What's up? What do you want to go to? What's going on?
Let's hear you say, yes, with pleasure.
喜んで。はい、喜んで。
ええ、喜んで。
Yes. Japan Fest in Atlanta. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I went to the Boston Japan Festival over the weekend. That was a lot of fun, and I got to speak Japanese with quite a few people there, because there were actually a few actual Japanese natives there. In fact, one of them knew my former Japanese teacher, and I got to speak with them in Japanese. I had conversations about the fact I was in Japan last fall, and and about what I did. It was fun, and it was so exciting because I got to understand them, and they understood me.
What's the way to say, they work at the city hall?
職所で働いています。
市役所で働いています。
職所で働いています。職所。
Let's hear you say,
When's the Japan?
I'm sorry to hear that.
When's Japan Fest in Atlanta? It's got to be coming up soon, right? Like sometime in like the fall, not in the fall, in the summer. It makes sense. I don't remember
そ
this.
れは残念ですね。
それは残念ですね。Hold on a second.
Okay.
Oh, it's in
now
September.
Try to say, why don't we dine together this evening?
Well, that's a shame. Well, that's a shame that it's so far away, but hey, at least it's coming up. Right? I'd rather it be coming up in the future than, like, not coming up at all. Oh my god. Let's see. Why don't we dine to see? 今晩、一緒に食事しましょうか食事しませんか
今晩一緒に食事しませんか
Yes! 一緒に食事しませんか Do you remember? Remember what?
Try to say, maybe another time.
Let's see. Fuck, I don't remember this.
また今度。
Matakondo. There's some phrases that I've been struggling with a lot on my own. But for the most part, I've been getting better at this. Things are doing well today. Work, I wasn't able to do any work. Again, because something in IT is dragging its feet. But hopefully that gets fixed tomorrow. No, I almost said yes.
What's the way to say, they teach math at high school?
Shokuka. Fuck. Hold on. I see something about, like, my GoPro. Exit that. There we go. I don't remember. ここで食で教えています。
高校で数学を教えています。
数学を教えています。高校で数学を教えています。Like I said, I've
Try
been
to say,
I'm messing that up.
They are all public servants.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn on the fish. I was in such a rush this morning. I was in such a rush when I got home that I forgot to turn on the fish again. I got into an argument with my family. I'm trying to keep my room clean and trying to do better in life, but it's never good enough because I always slip up. And now I have one last chance before I get thrown out, so it's like... Ain't life great? They are a public servant. I don't
みん
remember
な
that.
公務員です
Komuin desu. Minna komuin desu. Life's
What does
just
it mean when you
fun.
say
It's launching. There it
一
is.
人は医者です
Dori wa isha desu. Isha desu. One person is a doctor?
one person is a medical doctor?
Okay, yeah, it is.
What's the meaning of
母はとても明るいです。そして面白いです。
Haha wa totemo akarui desu. Soshite omoshiroi desu. My mother is very energetic. And she's very funny.
my mother is very cheerful and she is funny?
Yes.
What does it mean when you say
赤いのがいます
Akaino ga imasu. I just want life to be full of happiness and adventure. And, like, not adventure. I just want people to be happy with their lives. But a lot of times, it feels like people are just, you know, trying to make other people feel like shit. Akaino ga imasu. There are red ones.
there are red ones when referring to living creatures?
Oh. I had to reopen it. Shelby. Hey, it's a friend of ours, Shelby JVR. I had to reopen. It was frozen, so I had to like check to see why it was not working. I was like, why
What's
is
the
it not
meaning
fishing it
of-
up?
家族は4人です。
But while I was there, I got to try like I got to have some Japanese treats, some Japanese meals again that I haven't had in a few months, and it was great. Kazoku wa 4人です. There are 4 people in my family.
There are 4 people in my family. What does it mean when you say
こんにちはお邪魔します
Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time and hospitality.
good afternoon? Thank you for inviting me in?
Yes.
What's the meaning of
その背が低い女の人はお母さんですか？
Wait, その背が低い女の人はお母さんですか? Is that short person, is that short woman your mother?
Is that short woman your mother?
Mine apparently has Wagyu streak. Ooh. Wagyu steak. Wagyu steak is good. Oh, I love Wagyu
What
steak.
does it mean when you say
犬が何頭いますか？
I am a little sad. Like, I got some ramen over there, but like, it was supposed to be tonkatsu ramen, but they only put 2 pieces of tonkatsu in it, even though I ordered the extra tonkatsu. And I was just like, eh. This is depressing. I want more. Wumbo. Is this a browser extension? No, this is actually an entire website itself. What is a browser extension, though, is this. Come on. Do the thing. You're making me look like a fool, Yomi-tan. I
how
know
many
you can do
dogs
it.
do you have?
I knew that was how many dogs do you have. Why do you... Yomi-tan, I will smack you. Well, it's up there, but it's working. Let me pull up. It's a website, but this... Why are you not working? There it is. Yomi-tan. This is a browser extension called Yomi-tan that allows you to translate things that you don't understand. But this is a website called Melon. Melon is free if you have a library card. And it allows you to learn Japanese. I've been using it for the past few months and it's good. Yomi-tan. Exactly, Yomi-tan. But Yomi-tan likes to fight me on things. And technically I didn't answer this, so I have to mark it as wrong.
What's the meaning of
狭いですけど
It's like, Yomi-tan, hey, do your thing. Yomi-tan, please, why are you not responding? Yomi-tan, I know you're working. You were working before. Semai desu kedo, it's small though. How are you doing today, Plum?
It's small though.
Welcome to the chat, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
Now, how do you say No, it's still not good enough, you know.
Melon website, but I don't have a library card. That's okay. If you get a library card, you can use it entirely for free, but I think you can use it to a certain extent even without it. No, it's not good enough, you know? いいえ、まだダメですよ。
いいえ、まだダメですよ。
はいはい、まだダメですよ。I've been at this for I've been using this website for a few months now.
How do
It's
you
been really
say-
useful.
We call that uni in Japanese.
Out of Boonpro, Duolingo, and a lot of others, this really has been the best, the most useful one because it's had the most impact. So much so that when I got to speak at a Japanese festival yesterday, I actually, got to speak with the people there. When I said that I was in Japan last year, they were shocked and were like, "Oh, where were you? どこですか? どこですか?" And so I talked to them about Kyushu. I spoke in some broken Japanese. Nice to meet you as well. I stream music and production stuff, but I learned Japanese as well, and since I'm using Twitch more, I'm starting to stream. I'm also picking up different learning tools I could use. Well, I've got good news for you. In our Discord, we actually have an entire area set up for practicing and for reference material, all of our resources that we have used over the past year, because I've been at this for about a year now. So it encapsulates most of the resources that I have used over the past year. There's also I need to add this site to it. This site allows you to read children's books, children's stories. It's got Renshu where we practice kanji. This site where we do our little exercises. Bunpro where we've actually practiced, before I went to Japan. I was using Bunpro a lot more. Genki for practicing in more detail. And much more. We have a lot of resources that are just available for anyone to use, and I want to share that information with the world because it's done a lot of good for me, so I want to help other people, learn with what I've learned. A year as well. I'm hoping that you've made a lot of progress as well. I use Iago as an extension. Anki just started using this one, and drop language learning. And of course, just watching stuff and listening to music. I've started watching stuff recently. I've actually been watching some anime and Super Sentai to increase my listening actively and passively. But Anki was one app that we used a long time ago that I rarely use. Drops is an app. It's alright. Hold on. 日本語でウニと言います。
それは日本語でウニと言います。
Yes.
What's the way to say,
私
my
の
stomach hurts terribly?
私のお腹がすごく痛いです。
お腹がすごく痛いです。
There we go. But we used Anki briefly, not even briefly, for a good chunk of last year, but eventually the decks got so long that it would take hours to get through, and I would make the same mistakes over and over again, making signs that I'm not improving. So we stepped away from Anki for a while. And by doing so, I've kind of picked up Mango, which has done a lot more for me than anything
Try to
else.
say, it's a beautiful house, isn't it?
Okay, 綺麗なお家。のち。綺麗なお家ですね。
綺麗なお家ですね。
Yes, I was right. I wasn't sure about that.
How do you say,
I'll have to
one
look
more time,
into.
please?
I'll have to look into Drops and Iago. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up real quick. Whoop. Iago Japanese. There it is. And language drops. There we go. Ooh, they're both phone apps. Okay. That's cute. It seems like you're doing well. That's why I'm liking Twitch so far, because I learn along with other people. Learning and not just on my own. I can get Dravatimes. Drops is like Duolingo, but a bit nicer user interface. Hopefully it doesn't kidnap your family like Duolingo does. もう一度お願いします。
もう一度お願いします。
The only complaint I have with Mango, I keep calling it Melon because you called it Melon before, is that it doesn't use kanji. But that's also where, like, what is it? Yomitan shines a lot because Yomitan will allow me to see like new words like this.
Let's hear you say.
Right now we're in the
picture
reviews.
postcard is 100 yen a piece.
Right now we're mostly in the review part of like our learning, and I pretty much try to stream my learning whenever I can because otherwise I don't have the motivation to learn. 絵はがきは1万 no 100 1 Okay, 絵はがきは1枚100円です。
絵はがきは1枚100円です。
Yes! There we go.
Do you remember how to
I
say?
knew I was trying to say something
Shall I
that
show
I knew.
you around the house?
When I said Mon, I was like, okay, that came from somewhere. That knowledge came from somewhere. Where did that knowledge come from? Shall I show you around the house? Go 案内しましょうか。うちの中をご案内しましょうか。
うちの中をご案内しましょうか。
Yes, there it is. ご案内しましょうか is a phrase that I don't see often enough, which is like guidance, leading. It uses the phrases plan, suggestion, draft, and inside, within. But it's not seen often enough, so I sometimes forget it. That's the
Let's
problem
see
with
if you can
reviews, is
say,
that words will
Who
disappear.
is the person you are with?
Words will disappear quite often, and when they do disappear, it's like, oh great. You're back after all these weeks. Where have you been? Why have you not said anything? Ow, by the way. そちらはどなたですか?
そちらはどなたですか?
Yes, there it is.
How do you say? Check, please.
お勘定お願いします。
お勘定お願いします。
Takes practice.
How do you say? What does that mean?
Once I do like one lesson today, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of reading. I planned on reading like one of the stories today so that we could practice like a little bit of our reading for Japanese. Today we will be reading, let's see, 世界の有名な話. No, that's not it. 裸の王様 裸の王様 which is nakedness of the king. I'm sorry, what now? Wait. Nakedness of the king, what the fuck? What does that mean? それはどなたですか? それは
どんな意味ですか?
どんな意味ですか? I thought it was that.
Try to say, I'm traveling to Yokohama by the 1405 Limited Express.
Okay. That would be 14時の5. I just wish more extension apps there had pitch accent. I do use a dictionary that finally has it now called Jisho. Oh, we know Jisho. We were gonna use Jisho, but I completely forgot about it when I went to Japan. I spent 6 weeks around the end of last year in Japan, trying working to get my TEFL certification, and I managed to get it. But when I came back, my Japanese was stunted because I didn't have much of a chance to practice. 14時5分の特急9個で横浜へ行きます。
14時5分の特急で横浜へ行きます。
God damn it! It is Tokyo. I always screw up Tokyo and Kyuko.
Let's hear you say, "It's an earthquake. Please be careful."
Mobile version has pitch accent now. That's good. I gotta try that then. It's not Kashi desu. No. Jishin desu. Kyosuke kudasai.
地震です。気をつけてください。
Yes, there it is. See, that's
How do
one
you
we haven't
say,
done in a
How was
while.
the taste?
I read taste and almost said that's one we haven't tasted in a while. And that's not at all what I meant to say. Jesus. Okay. お味はいかがですか? No, wait. お味はどんな意味ですか? No. お味はいかがですか?
お味はいかがですか?
It is おいかが. Okay.
Let's hear you say, 800 minus 780 equals 20.
Oh, here we go. Fucking math. 800引くは800引く700は20 oh wait 800引く700の789は20です。
800引く780は20です。
Yes, there we go. What do you think about new gen foreigners learning Japanese and the Japanese eventually changing because of that? I don't think I have the right to say anything about that. Like, as someone who is a foreigner and is learning the language, I don't think I have the place to, like, really give much thought, to give much say on, like, how we could be changing the language. The only thing I would want to change for the language is make up more words! Say more words! Stop using the same sounds constantly! There does not need to be 6 meanings to the sound ow!
Do you remember how to say, "I'm getting off here"?
ここで降ります。
ここで降ります。
Okay, now try to say, 70 times 5 equals 350.
Okay, so this is 70×5 は350です。
70×5 は350です。
Holy shit, I actually am surprised that I remembered that.
Do you remember how to say, "Do you have any tasty fish"?
魚が美味しいです。魚が美味しいの。美味しい魚がありますか?
美味しい魚がありますか?
Yes, there it is. Okay.
Now try and say, "How much does it cost to travel from Tokyo Station to Shinjuku by subway?"
He really does. You got skills. Thank you. Yay. I feel appreciated. 東京まで、そう、東京から新宿まで。東京から新宿まで地下鉄でいくらですか?
東京駅から新宿まで地下鉄でいくらですか?
Yes, okay. I'm remembering the thing that scares me the most is that I could actually like just be saying this out of my ass and just be forgetful.
Try to say, I'll take 3 70 yen stamps.
That would be... It's not ehagaki. Fuck. Like, here's a case of, like, I don't remember what stamps is. So it's... Sanmai 70 yen kudasai.
70円切って3枚ください。
70 yen kitte 3枚 kudasai. Here we go. I'm here because it's learning time, and that's why I like streaming myself learning Japanese. Sure, I stream myself doing games every so often, but like I like learning too. I like learning most of all. Alright, now hold on. 70 yen kitte 3枚 kudasai. This little modifier that you see here is the counter for how often we've seen it over the times that we've had this word or phrase.
Let's hear you say, there is a lovely cafe behind the hotel.
素敵なカフェがホテルの裏です。
ホテルの裏に素敵なカフェがあります。
ホテルの裏に素敵なカフェがあります。I was close but not exact. Alright, hold on. I need to change the music. There we go. Transition. Once the music ends, I always have to switch it up. Okay. ホテルの裏に素敵なカフェがあります。So 素敵な is lovely.
What's the way to say,
公
I
園
found
で
some keys in the park?
公園で鍵を拾いました。
公園で鍵を拾いました。
Oh my god.
How do you say, was the price of the umbrella 400 yen?
傘の値段は400円でしたか？
傘の値段は400円でしたか？
There we go. Once we
What's the
finish the
way to
reviews, we'll be getting right into
They work
learning
at
new
the city
material.
hall.
Once we finish the review, we'll be getting into like new material. Shoku. No, this isn't Shokuji. This is the other one. Fuck. This is one of the new ones that I don't remember.
市役所で働いています。
Shakusho. Shakusho is city hall. City hall. Municipal. Shakusho de hataraite imasu.
Let's hear you say, I'm sorry to hear that.
I think it's like during the sign up process. I remember because I'm not paying for this. Because I have a library card that's active, I'm able to do this for free. I don't remember where exactly I put in that I had a library card, but I can guarantee by the fact that I am doing this that it is free with a library card. That is... Fuck.
それは残念ですね。
それは残念ですね。
Try to say, maybe another time.
もう、
また今度。
また今度、また今度。
What's the way to say, they teach math at high school?
That mentions something it might not be available for public libraries. I didn't hear about that. That's interesting. Oh, hold on. 公園でここで数学を教えています。
高校で数学を教えています。
Try to say, they are all public servants.
みんな
公務員です。
公務員です。そうですね。Let's see. You can find manga languages for free through thousands of public libraries, schools, or other communities. Link to library. Out that black. I can English, I swear. I definitely did not just say a random thing. I was an English teacher back when I was in Japan. I swear I could speak English. minakomuin desu. But there's the link that I just found for like linking to a library.
What does it mean when you say,
犬が何頭いますか？
Inu ga nanto imasu ka? What kind of dog is that? No, wait, how many dogs do you have?
how many dogs do you have?
Because nanto is, how many?
How do you say, what does that mean?
そちらはどんな意味ですか?
それはどんな意味ですか？
それはどんな意味ですか? I just went to the main page and then clicked pricing.
Try to say-
Ah,
I'm traveling to Yokohama by the 1405 Limited Express.
14時5分の急行特急で横浜へ行きます。
14時5分の特急で横浜へ行きます。
Got it. I won't check from the main. I see. Whenever I have trouble finding something, I always just look it up on Google because Google's reliable. Ish. Google's reliable when it's not stalking me and collecting my data. I don't like when you're watching me, Google.
Try to say, I'll
の-
take 370 yen stamps.
70円切って3枚お願いします。No, 3枚ください。
70円切って3枚ください。
Let's hear you say, there is a lovely
Hotel-
cafe behind the hotel.
ホテルの裏に素敵なカフェがあります。
ホテルの裏に素敵なカフェがあります。
What's the way to say, they work at the city hall?
役所で働いています。
市役所で働いています。
役所 Damn it!
Let's hear you say,
I use
I'm sorry to
WaterFox.
hear that.
I use a program called WaterFox. It is a separate browser. It is not Firefox. It is not me making fun of Firefox. No, it is literally called WaterFox. Everyone has said that's a very dumb name, and I agree. But you know what? WaterFox has served me well, so I'm proud of it. それは残念です。
それは残念ですね。
それは残念ですね。
Try to say, maybe another time.
また今度。
また今度。
Try to say, they are all public servants.
また今度。And that's, みんな公務員です。みんな公務員です。
みんな公務員です。
Yes!
What's the way to say, they work at the city hall?
役所で働いています。
市役所で働いています。
役所 Why do I keep fucking that up?
Let's hear you say, I'm
それ
sorry
は
to hear
残念
that.
それは残念ですね
そ。れは残念ですね。
As you can tell, we're
Try to
getting towards
say-
the end.
Maybe another time.
喜んで。
また今度。
また今度。
What's the way to say,
役
they work
所
at the city hall?
市役所で働いています。
市役所で働いています。
Almost there.
Try to
One
say,
more.
maybe another time.
Work as a verb is what again? So, 働いて is working. 働く I think 働く is like work. Maybe another time. また今度。
また今度。
So let's see. Where are you? Where to hear that? Ah, here it is. Hataraku. Yes, it is hataraku. Work, labor. Hataraku. So shigoto is the noun for verb. Is the noun for work. But hataraku is work. And hataraite is working. Working. Alright, now let's start the next lesson, which is lesson 9.
The way to say, I like tennis, is to literally say, as for
But you-
me, I like tennis.
私は
Which
テニスが大
私はテニスが好きです。
私はテニスが好きです。It sometimes takes a while for us to get to the new material because I always stumble with the review.
What's the way to say, favorite?
好きです。
好きな。
好きな。
Here's how you would say, like.
好きです。
きです
When we want to say, I like something or someone in Japanese, we use not a verb, but the
な
adjective,
好きな
favorite, and say,
好きです
when we say, I like, we also have to say what we like, the object of the verb, right?
しま
Similarly, the adjective expression
好きです
needs its object, and that object
Like-
is marked by the particle
が
いえいえいえいえ働いてしますいえ働いています So let me write it out. Let me write it out. Let me see. Where's the translate? There it is. Come on. No, wait. 働いています Here we go. 働いています So 働いています But if I were to go きます働いていきます it would become I'm going to work. You're very close with the she, but you're missing just the e, and you're missing, and you have like one missing one character that's wrong. So let me try it like this. Let's see. Uta wa hataraite imasu. Uta wa I was trying to make singing is working, but songs are working. Wait, utairu. No, that's not gonna work. But the point is, like, you're close, just slightly off. Also, I'm adding this to the notes section of our Discord because we have a notes section that I have mostly for myself that I'm worried that if it's like not set up right, people get notifications for all the time. But the notes section is very important to me.
好きです
Now try and say
好きです。
like.
好きです。let's see. ポッキーが好きです。ポッキーを大好きです。
好きです
I love Pocky.
Based on what you already know,
テニス
how
が
would
大
you
好き。
say
テニスを好きです。
テニスが好きです
テニスが好きです。
put the pieces together to say, I like tennis?
テニス
You
が
are
好きです。
literally saying,
私はテニスが好きです
I mean, saying テニスが好きです also works in a sense. It just means like I like tennis.
what is the proper way to say, what kind of sports do you like?
This is, let me think. Sports. 好きですか So, どんなのスポーツが好きですか
どんなスポーツが好きですか
Close. I added one extra thing. Okay. I was close but not entirely right. Donna sports ga suki desu.
Here's how you would
Yeah.
say, swimming as a category of sports.
Oh,
水泳
sweet. This is new. We've learned swimming as oyogimasu. But not as like a category.
How do you say swimming as a category of sports?
Sweet.
水泳
What is the proper way to say sports? I like tennis and swimming.
スポーツですか？スポーツですか？テニスと水泳がいますか？ No, テニスと水泳が好きです。
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
Ah, God. I must be getting hungry. I had to start late today because my computer was not booting up correctly. So now that it is working, it's just like I haven't had dinner or anything, so I'm hungry.
Do you remember how to say, what kind of sports do you like?
どんなスポーツが好きですか？
どんなスポーツが好きですか？
I want to go back to
How do
Japan.
you say sports? I like tennis and swimming.
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
That's gonna take a while to get used to.
Speaking politely, try to say husband.
ご主人。
ご主人
Goshijin. And not the Goshijin as in Goshijin sama, although I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. Your husband. Yes, your husband.
So far, so good. Can you figure out how to say, what kind of sports does your husband like?
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
There it is. Yeah, I was right.
Do you remember how to say, what kind of sports do you like?
どんなスポーツが好きですか？
どんなスポーツが好きですか？
How do you say, sports? I like tennis and swimming.
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きですか？
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
Eepy. Yes, I'm always eepy. Especially when I don't eat and when I'm stressed because of other things in life, because life's just bullshit.
Nice.
No, I
Now
can't let my
practice
depression
saying,
win.
What kind of sports does your husband like?
Okay, ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
Listen to the way you would say, baseball.
野球
野球
Let's hear that again.
野球
野球のアニメが好きです。野球のアニメが好きです。
For Japanese males over 30, the most popular sport to watch on TV is
野球
baseball, whether it's
プロ野球
professional baseball or
高校野球
high school baseball. Younger men prefer
サッカ
soccer, and women generally prefer
ーフィギュアスケート
figure skating and
バレーボール
volleyball.
Very interesting. Hold on a second. I just saw something. Okay.
What's the way to
Volleyball.
say baseball?
野球のアニメ
野球
野球のアニメが好きですか？ Excuse me for yawning so much. 野球 Oh, I put the wrong one. 野球 Baseball.
Here's how to say
大好きです。
love.
大好きです。
大好きで
Let's
す。
hear that again.
大好きです。
チャットさんが大好きです。
大
In
大好きです。
literally means big or great. When combined with
好きです。
it works like very much, the English equivalent of X.
が大好きです。
Therefore is I like X very much or I love X.
I love chat. I love streaming. Streamingが大好きです。
Okay, now try to say love.
大好き。
大好きです。
大好き。
Try to say husband.
ご主人。
夫。
夫の妻が大好きです。Even though I don't have a wife.
Here's something to think about. How do you say, my
Oh.
husband loves baseball?
夫は野球が大好きです。
夫は野球が大好きです。
Yeah, there we go.
Do you remember how to say, what kind of sports do you like?
How dare you quiz me? どんなスポーツが好きですか？
どんなスポーツが好きですか？
How do you say, sports? I like tennis and swimming.
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
Nice. Now practice saying, what kind of sports does your husband like?
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
私のお腹が、俺のお腹が痛いです。晩ご飯は好きです。Baked mac and cheese です。
Let's hear you say, my husband loves baseball.
夫は野球が大好きです。
夫は野球が大好きです。
Try this one,
サッカ
which means soccer.
サッカ
In Japan,
ー、プロサッカ
professional soccer has grown into a big business in the past 20 years or so.
ー、日本プロサッカーリーグ、
Japan Professional Football League, or
J リーグ、
for short, has two divisions, J1 and J2. The season spans from March to December, attracting thousands of spectators for each match.
なるほど。10月は日本プロサッカーリーグのゲームが見ました。Let me try something. 10月 Come on. 10月10月から日本プロサッカープロサッカーリーグサッカーリーグがのゲームは見ましたOkay, I was right the first time. 10月は日本プロサッカーリーグのゲームは見ました。 Hey, I was right. I'm happy about that.
Based on what you've learned so far, you can figure out how to say both baseball and soccer.
野球もサッカーも。
野球もサッカーも。
Good job so far. Now, think of the way to say, My husband loves both baseball and soccer.
夫は、Oh my god. Uh, 夫は野球もサッカーも大好きです。
夫は野球もサッカーも大好きです。
How do you say sports? I like tennis and swimming.
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
スポーツですか？テニスと水泳が好きです。
Nice. Now practice saying, What kind of sports does your husband like?
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
Let's hear
So
you
hungry.
say, My husband loves baseball.
I'll be right back. I need to do something downstairs. There we go. I'm back. You know, it's probably just me right now. Go to Jinwa. No. Otto wa yakyū ga daisuki desu.
夫は野球が大好きです。
Try to say, My husband loves both baseball and soccer.
Thank you for being here, Scoper. I'm always happy you're here. Ugh. Otto wa 野球もサッカーも大好きです。
夫は野球もサッカーも大好きです。
Here's how to say sports.
スポーツ。
You're
Let's hear that
late
again.
on this.
スポーツ。
Why are you? But you could have told me this so long ago, and I would have been okay with it. Like, what the fuck, man?
Remember, the polite way to say wife.
妻、
奥さん。
奥さん。
Can you figure out how to say, Does your wife like sports?
奥さんはスポーツが好きですか？
奥さんはスポーツが好きですか？
Nice. Now practice saying, What kind of sports does your husband like?
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
ご主人はどんなスポーツが好きですか？
I need a new mic.
Let's hear you say, My husband loves baseball.
夫は野球が大好きです。
夫は野球が大好きです。
Try to say, my husband loves both baseball and soccer.
And that would be... Hold on. Sorry. 夫は野球もサッカーも大好きです。Oh, we're almost at the end.
夫は野球もサッカーも大好きです。
So this is just a recap.
Do you remember how to say, does your wife like sports?
That would be... 妻の奥さんはスポーツが好きですか？
奥さんはスポーツが好きですか？
How do you say swimming as a category of sports?
水泳、
水泳、
What's the way to say baseball?
野球、
野球、
Okay, now try to say love.
大好き。
大好きです。
Now, how do you say both
野球
baseball
も
and
サッ
soccer?
カー。野球もサッカーも。
野球もサッカーも。
Alright. Now then, let's do some reading. Okay, so we're gonna be reading the story of the king's nakedness. Great. 昔々あると頃に which is昔々 is long ago あると頃に What's あると頃に I gotta move Alright, for this, I might have to use this a bit. あるところに in a certain place とても new kanji の好きな something 好きな come on 着物とても着物の好きな王様がいました。Okay. There was a kimono long ago in a certain place. There was a kimono that the king liked very much. Very much. 昔々あると頃にとても着物の好きな王様がいました。王様がいました which is what is いましたがいました Let me just check this real quick. Oh, there was a king who liked kimonos very much. I was off. Okay, let's see. The next line is 新しい着物をCome on. 作ってはassembled new kimonos 作ってはそれを着るそれ Huh, I didn't know that literally the key for putting on is in kimono. That's neat. Hite. Isn't that... No, it's not small. What is that? Aruku, walk. Aruku no ga, o-sama no... Oh, what is that? I know that kanji. 楽しみです。Okay. それは切って歩くのが王様。What is のが again? のが It is as such. それは切って歩くのが王様の楽しみです。He had fun. I believe this is. He has fun trying new. He has fun trying on new kimonos. I don't know. He one day. I don't know he no. Koto. I don't know he no koto. Oh, shokunin. What's a fuku? Okay, so it's a fuku shokunin no namae Nanoru Nihon no Nin Futari not ni Futari no Petan no Peten. Oh, Petenshiがやっていました。I don't know what this said. It says who pen. Oh, I think this is one day a con man pretending to be a clothes maker arrived. A con man pretending to be a clothes maker arrived. 私たちはとても美しい Let me check that real quick. Two crooks who claim to be dressmakers came to me and said, okay, I was close. So it is two people pretending to be. It is people pretending to be. 私たちはとても美しい。目の布を織る。that is 織るのことができるのです。We can make a very beautiful cloth. What were you again? その布はとても不思議な布で That cloth is very beautiful. それで作った着物はあるが愚か者。Oh, what's that? Orokamono. Orokamono. Oh, that's not giving away at all. Tsumaari, an adverb that is used to summarize or rephrase that is mentioned. That is to say, okay. Baka ni wa mienai no de. Mienai no de. If I had to guess, you look ridiculous without it? Oh God, we have so much to do. We have so much to read, Jesus Christ. But you know what? We're in it to the long haul, chat. Oh. Okay, oh. それは面白い。早速。What is 早速布を折って着物を詰めてくれ which I believe is create the kimono immediately 折って immediately put together the kimono. I believe that's what that is. 王様は嬉しそうに言いました。Yes. Happily said. So the king happily said. 王様は嬉しそうに言いました is the king happily said. その着物を着て歩けば What is the other meanings for this? There has to be more meanings for this. もうOkay, I guess it says something about walking, I guess. What site is this? This is Fukumitsume.com. Fukumitsume.com is a website that we used sometime last year to read children's stories. The story that we're reading right now is The King's... God help me. The King's Nakedness. You heard that right. There are stories on this site that I very much question. And stories on this site whose morals and retellings have been very, very dark. Like the fact that Jack and the Beanstalk was about him NTRing the wife by killing fucking killing the giant. Like it might be the Emperor's New Clothes, but it's translated as Haraka no Osama, the nakedness of the Emperor. I really wish I was making that up. The nakedness of the Emperor. Why? Haraka no Osama. How you doing, Moo? How you doing, Moon? Welcome to the chat. We're taking time to read. We're gonna be wrapping up today by reading like a story that I don't know if it's going to end the same way it's supposed to. If it's based on the Emperor's New Clothes, for all I know, this is gonna end in a very, very strange way. Like how the fucking tale of the grasshopper and something else wound up with the grasshopper freezing to death. I'm doing good, thank you. Maybe not literally, but character-wise. It seems to be character-wise. But it also had Jack and the Beanstalk, where Jack kills the giant and takes the fucking wife as his own. And I'm just sitting there like reading it like, why? Why? Okay, as I was saying, we need to figure out what this is. Karai tachi ga, what is that? Uchi. Oh, rikomono ka. The retainers are clever, but have you been studying Japanese long, or are you just interested in learning in general? Oroka. Oh my god. This is one. Orokamono ka. Or Orokamono ka. Now, I need to figure out what this is saying, because this is saying something about a fool, but I don't. This is the second time the fool has come up. I'm glad that you're doing well today. Suguni Mibun. Is it? Oh, Miwake ga sugu. Miwake ga sugu, to be able to tell apart. Oh god, they can't tell clever people away. I'm learning for about close to 2 years now. That's impressive. I'm going on around a year at this point. As of like this month, I will have reached a year. I've been streaming myself learning Japanese throughout most of like the last year or so. Suguni miwake ga suku waketa. What the fuck does this say? Hold on. I gotta see what this says. If you walk around in that kimono, you can easily tell whether your retainers are clever or stupid. It's gotta be like some kind of phrase. Futari no otoko wa nuno o oru no. What do you mean oru? Wait, is oru actually a thing? Oh my god, oru is a thing. Hold on a second. I know aru and iru, but I've not seen oru. What sites have you been using, if you don't mind me asking? Oru no ni hitsuyo necessity. I'm also just gonna real quick, because in the Discord we have like a reference material set, a resources section. So I want to just add that to like the resources. There we go. This oru is, which means to weave. Okay. This oru is oru, which means to weave. Interesting. So, utari no otoko wa nuno o oru no ni. So they are weaving. So the two boys are weaving. Dato ite. Went to weave. Dato. Osama ni takusan no. Oh, okane o. I actually know what this is saying. It's gonna cost the king a lot of money. I'm also putting this in like a separate browser, like the translations that you put in a separate browser, just so I can like see it and translate it. Nuno oru. This is one of the cases where I wish that like they would use kanji for like that, but they're using a lot of kanji already, so it's like I can't complain too much. Kanji's difficult. But then you get cases like, I don't know what this kanji right here is. But I recognize some of these, like Osama, let's see. Okane. Isn't that Yama? Or Yama? Isn't that Yama? Dasu. Seiru. That's the Seiru to. That's the Seiru to. Took out a lot. The king took out a lot of money. Maybe because it's a kid's book, which makes sense. And I want it, and I'm reading it specifically because of that. I'm reading it specifically because it's a kid's book. And because, you know, it's easier to read. But I still make a lot of mistakes. That's why it's like, yeah, I can't be entirely too angry with myself. Or the source material. Also zooming in a little, because I looked at like how it looks to you guys, and I'm like, that could be better. What is this one? Zealously? Okay, but how do I say it? Okay. Neshin. No, you're right. That version of Odu is definitely too complicated of kanji for like a children's book. So it's a good thing it's not there. Halen put foot in mouth without thinking. Okay, so what is Neshin ni Nuno o Ori, isn't that Hajimemashita? So this is the two men began to weave the cloth. The king took out a lot of money. Excited as they began to work. Excited for the cloth as they began. Let's see if that's right. Two men said they needed money to fold the cloth, and when the king offered them a lot of money, they eagerly began to fold the cloth. Damn it! Well, that's on me for not translating that right. Okay. To wa ittemo. Isn't that honto wa? Isn't that honto? Yeah, it is honto. Sorry that my like translating skills are not great, but I really am trying my best based on like the knowledge that I have and what I can do. So please bear with me. To wa ittemo. 本当は布を折っているような I need to see what this is. とは言っても It's not help. とは言っても Does anyone know what that means? Let's check. Although. Okay. That means although. Although. Honto, they weren't really folding a cloth. Buri o shite iru. Dake nano desu ka? Although having said that, okay. Toe ittemo. Yeah, that's something that we haven't encountered in like Mango or any of the other ones yet. I'm gonna add that to the notes real quick. Although having said that, There we go. So, although having said that, 本当は、ホテル、夜な、ふりをしている。だけなのですか They were just pretending, although in all reality, they were just pretending to fold the cloth. 痛い。どんな着物痛い。どんな建物だろう Where's the... Have you tried NHK Easy News? I haven't. Hold on. NHK. Whoops. NHK News. Ooh. Oh, I like this. It's actual news from Japan. I miss being in Japan. I want to go back. Send me back. I'm gonna be looking. I'll look at this tomorrow during tomorrow's stream because Tokyo Skytree に which is 1000匹の鯉のぼり What's that? Counted for small animals. Oh! Oh! Tokyo Skytree 1000 streamers. Or like small animal streamers. That's cool. Yeah, I want to read this. I want to read these. But we gotta focus on the story. We gotta finish the story. We still have like a lot to do for the story. But thank you for showing me that, because now that's something else that I can like look into. Last year around like September to November, I was in Kyushu of Japan. So I had the chance to like be up close and personal with like all getting the experiences to practice and everything, but I didn't get much chance because I was teaching English. I was learning to teach English. 一体どんな着物だろう Isn't that 早く切ってみたいものだ Hurry up and make it? So it's basically hurry up and make it. I basically read that for 5 months before reading my first novel. That's fair. I brought back with me a lot of Japanese books. Some of them being children's books that I still need to read through, like Toshokan Lion. Toshokan Lion is about a lion that goes to a library. One of these days I'm gonna get around to reading it on stream. And I actually bought a few books yesterday at the Boston Japan Festival. Osama wa... Let's see. Ittai. It hurts. Oh, wait. Why? Oh. Where is the kimono? Not where, but like... I thought this was pain, but it's not. So hurry up and make it. Where is the kimono? Or why is it not made yet? Osama wa sono 不思議な着物を早く Isn't that 着た Didn't they say it was 着た着たくて Narimasen. Narimasen. I can't wait to try it on. I can't wait to try it on. That's not at all what it says. The king could not wait to put on the mysterious kimono. Which makes sense. That one could be right. Hold up. What on earth kind of kimono is this? I can't wait to try it on. There we go. That's more what I'm looking for. Sate, nuno no mi ni ita. Oh wait, I forgot. Soko de, what is this? Daijin. I've never seen Daijin before. Soko de Daijin. Daijin. Soko de Daijin ni Itsukete. He told his residents kimono ga dono kurai dekita ka o mi ni yarimashita. Oh my god, this is complicated. It's probably not that complicated for other people, but like, for me, it was trying to make sense of it as I go, and doesn't recognize some of these kanjis. I don't like translating this way. I don't like translating, so I told the minister I want to see how many kimonos had been made. I don't like translating through DeepL. I hate it. I like translating myself, but when I don't know how to say it or what it comes out to, I don't get much of a choice. Sate. Okay, sate. Nuno mini ita. What was this again? Daijin desu ka? Okay. The minister went to go see... Okay. So, the minister went to go see the kimono. The cloth. Nuno oteiru. Futari no otoko no soba. Okay, just making sure. Soba e ite mite. Bikkuri desu. So he was surprised to see that they had gone out to eat soba. I like soba. Soba's good. Nani mo mienai no de. Gon.
Goshi.
Oh, goshi. It's goshi, not gon. Goshi. So goshi. The minister, Daijin wa... Isn't that me?
Me.
Daijin wa me o kusute mi shita ga. What the hell? Koste... The minister watched as they scrubbed Mishita. So the minister watches they scrub. You can avoid translation altogether and just accept ambiguity. There's not let's see. There's no other way. In the future, you will understand what you don't know. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Most days I'm learning Japanese on my own. So if you ever feel the need to, feel free to come by. I'm usually learning through Mango or anything else. Shameless plug, but I have to do it. Alright, let's go. Yariba. No, yahari nani mo miemasen. As expected, they weren't looking. Sore ni kitsuita futari no otono wa. Oh, that's the hand. That's the hand. Deo yasumeru. Deo yasumeru to. They failed to notice. They did not notice the boys were slacking. Wazato rashiku. What the hell? Studiedly? I've never heard of studiedly before. Have you heard of that? Studied. Wazato rashiku. Wazato rashiku. Daijin ni imashita. They studied where the minister went. So they studied where the minister went. Yeah. I think I know what ya is. I just want to see for myself. Yo, yeah, thought so. これは大臣です。どうです見事な布でしょお、見事な布でしょもうすぐ What were you again? Oh, 出来上がります。Be completed. 出来上がりますので、もうすぐ Soon it will be completed. 王様にふさわしい。The king will look suitable. 立派な着物に仕上げましょう。Will look fine. We just need to finish it. いや、Thank you for the follow. Sorry about the scare just now. Because I know that probably scared you just a little more than it scared me. But I promise you it scared me more. That always scares the hell out of me. Okay. 仕上げるよ。そうだな。Yes, that sound is literally just me screaming at the top of my lungs at myself. It is literally just designed to scare the shit out of me every time it happens. But there's a side effect that it scares chat as well. 確かに。Oh, that's 確かに。確かに見事な布だ。I know 確かに。I just didn't know the kanji for it. That's cool. Tashikani. There we go. Here we go. Daijin wa soyu to. I'm also gonna put this in the chat really quick in case like you also want to like take a look at the site, because I like knowledge is important and I like sharing knowledge. There we go. いや、大臣はそういうと、明日に、isn't that? Hey, I thought so! 明日に部屋を切って、出て行きます。出て行きました。Hurriedly left the room. The Prime Minister hurriedly left the room. Oh, what is this? Komata na, unmanageable, impossible. Komata na osama ni, nante, hokoku, 報告すれば No, that's not what I think it is. 良いのだろう I thought that it reminded me of a taberu, but it's not taberu, because taberu has a hat. Taberu has a hat, whereas yoi does not. 大臣は悩みました。He said, troubled. The Prime Minister said, troubled. 大臣は今まで嘘を据えた Tell lie. Okay. 嘘据えたことが isn't that 一度もありません。So, not even now he could not even lie. So now he could not even lie. Okay, let's see. There we go. でも正直に見えないと言えば But he couldn't speak honestly. Isn't that... I know that. 自分は愚か者だということになる。Decide to look like a fool? 下手をすれば大臣のやめさせられて Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
やめさせる
Oh god! So he's basically saying, yeah, I'll most likely be fired. やめさせられてしまいまし Jesus. That's a long word for to fire. そこで、王様の心へ入ると when the king came back, so when the king came back, Makoto ni, isn't Makoto ni, yeah, really, I thought so. Makoto ni, Makoto ni migoto na nuno de mosugu dekiagate be completed. Kimono ni neuso so this. So they had to stitch the, well, they said to be complete they have to stitch it, but there is nothing. There is no cloth at all. Oh, uso imashita. So he said, so ka, sore hodo migoto, sore hodo migoto na nuno ka. Just want to check. So that is the cloth. So that is the wonderful. So that is the wonderful cloth. Daijin ga uso yuta. Oh my god, I gotta stop yawning. Koto ga nai no de. That's never happened. But he never said that. Osama wa daijin no kotoba o holy shit! Shinjimashita. Oh my god. The king believed the word of the minister. そして王様はその不思議な布を自分でも見たくなり which is could not see himself wearing. あくる日大臣を連れてsorry 連れて見に行くことにしたのです。Is this what it's saying? What I think it's saying? The kingdom wanted to see the mysterious cloth for himself, so he decided to take his minister to see it the next day. Oh god. Is this actually the story of The Emperor's New Clothes? I've actually never read The Emperor's New Clothes. The only reason I know The Emperor's New Clothes is because The Emperor's New Groove is based on it. 二人の大人が No, it's not ga, it's yeah, 男が 布を折っている The two boys were folding the clothes. 二人の男に声をかけました。And the two boys greeted them. うむ二人ともご苦労。So I know what Futari Tomo is. We learned that Futari Tomo is literally you two. Kind of like how Sani Tomo is three people. Gokuro. Shite. And so, Reno, 不思議な布はどこにあるのじゃな So, where is the wonderful cloth? 王様 Oh wait, I forgot a line. すると and 二人の男は大きな布を持ち上げるふりをしていました。They lifted up a big cloth. 王様、これでございます。これでございます。どうです？なかなか見事な布でしょう。Okay, it is たった今完成したのでございます。Which is, I want to know what this is. Very considerably, it's a very wonderful cloth. It's almost ready. 何も見えないで They didn't see anything. 何も見えないで王様は目をゴシゴシとことのとこのとゴシゴシとこすりました。They looked for the clothes to wear. それは見た二人のお腹の男 Sorry, I keep getting お腹 and 男 mixed up. 男は少し He rubs his eyes. Okay. He rubs his eyes. Thank you. する Blue. So he rubs his eyes. それを見た二人の男はこの布がお見えになる Okay. お見えになる。お見えにならないこと。No, I'm looking at the wrong line. 少し、少し、意地悪く、尋ねました。He asked a nasty question. He asked a little nasty question. もしかして、この布がお見えにならないこととか。Why can't I see the cloth, I'm guessing? その言葉にびっく OK 行くとしてEnglish, no, not English, Japanese! 行くとして、王様は、あれだ、の、慌てて、that's unusual. 慌てる。Get rattled. 慌てて言いました。The king asked, very rattled. いや、そんなことはないぞ。There's no need to. なるほど。確かに、これは、素晴らしい。確かに、これは素晴らしい布だ。This is the wonderful cloth. Umu, which is 実に気に入った。It will be suited. 気に入ったぞ。さあ、早く。Oh no. I see where this is going. No. 早く着物に寝てくれ。もうすぐ言われるお祭りには wear this to the festival. No. ぜひとも Don't do it. 来て歩きたいのでHe's gonna fucking strip and go naked. No. Is this the story of the Emperor's New Clothes? I don't know the Emperor's New Clothes story. It's not like Jack and the Beanstalk where I know how that's supposed to end. I literally don't know how it's gonna end. そして、祭りの日の朝、二人の男が on the morning of the festival 完成した着物を届けに来いました。They came to report it was done. This king's a fucking idiot. さあ、私たちが着物を おきせるしますから王様どうぞ腹になってください Please undress. No! Osama, please undress. God fucking damn it. I'm gonna fucking wring these two's necks, I swear to God. Yep, this is exactly the Emperor's new clothes. God fucking damn it. I'm gonna wring these two necks. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him. Harakinata. 王様に二人のお腹の男は抱き上がったことになるその着物をAre we back? Are we back? Stream died for a little bit. I saw that it said that stream died and was just like, no, it can't have died. Okay, where was I? I think I was here. Kiseru. Owari. Oh, Owari. So, Kiseru Owaru to soba ni ita keraitara. I'm gonna kill these two. I can't believe they tricked the king into going naked. I'm glad that like the picture is at least slightly dressed. Makoto ni yoku ni aute. This is a great suit. This is a very great suit. Gorippa desu. Splendid. 本当にそれにしても見事な着物です。Really? Is it a great kimono? とRuchiguchi. The moral of the story is the most important. Is it not to trust people? Because I have that issue already. Hold on. What is this? Kuchiguchi ni mometatemashita. Wait, what is that? He received many praise. そうか。そんなによくに Oh my god, I was right. よくにあった。そんなによくに Nicely. It's a nice suit. Nicely suited. 王様はいかにも満足そうにました He said with satisfaction. That indicates the speaker emote. He said with satisfaction. Sa. Isn't that 新しい着物の噂を聞いて Isn't that 聞いて Yeah. 聞いて噂を聞いて町のものを早く見たがっておる。すぐに、isn't that 自分 Oh, wait, that's not it.
出発。
すぐに出発させよ。出発させよ。王様は We must go at once. Oh no. 行列を従えるといばてゆっくりと歩きました。They slowly walked. We're almost there. Dear Lord, these people really got the king to go out butt-ass naked and flashing the entire town. I'd say off with his head, but people would be asking me, which head do you want to get cut off? To which I would say both. それを見た大勢の町の人たちは the crowd of people of the town 目を見張りながら they looked in bewilderment わざと大きな声でsomething 口々に in a big voice they said in a very big voice なんて立派だろうとてもよく似合った。You're well matched. You're well dressed. He is not well dressed. さすがは王様。着物がよくお似合いだ。と言いました。本当はみんな何も見えてないのですか? I swear if this says that they don't see anything. そんなことを人に知られたら From then on it became known 自分は愚か He's a fool 愚か者王様は愚か者バカ だと、おまわれてしまいます。He appeared to be a fool. その時です。その時です。That time, 行列を見ていた小さな子供が小さな子供が small children 笑っていました。Small children laughed. Why? Why? おかしいな。裸の王様が A naked king いばって歩いているよ is walking around. God damn it. やっぱり No wait. その声を聞いた。その声 No その声を聞いた町の人たちも What was it? 口々に言いました。やっぱりそうだよな。王様はどう見ても裸だよな。The king really is naked, isn't he? He's really naked, isn't he? Why? そうだよ。着物を着ているふりをしているけど、王様は裸だよ。見えもしない着物を見えるようなふりをしていた。It's like you can't see the kimono. 自分が恥ずかしいです。I'm ashamed. でも、もっと恥ずかしかったのは、天使に騙されて pretend fool 裸って歩きていたことに気がついた王様 don't take everything at face value. That's the moral of the story that I'm picking up. しかし、今は、大切なを、祭り、God。今は大切なお祭りの途中なので、No, they still hold the festival. すぐに腰の止めるわけにはいきません。They didn't stop. 王様は恥ずかしさのあまり he feels a great deal of shame. マカになった顔のママ腰の終えると逃げるようにお城へたって帰っていったといいことです。おしまい。Chat, I'm tired. That depressed me. The moral of the story is don't take things at face value. And just because like someone tells you something doesn't mean it's true. Oh, the cloak is invisible. Oh, then I can just strip off and go naked. No, bad. No, bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm gonna start wrapping up because I'm very hungry. We're going to be raiding into Noncham. We're going to be raiding into Noncham. Noncham_JP. Noncham is a Japanese streamer that is playing Minecraft with 2 people. So be on your best behavior. I will be back tomorrow with more streams and more stories. And we'll be reading a Japanese news site. It was wonderful to meet everyone that's new here today. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Have a good night.